Hi, I'm Callie and welcome to Kapowski Reads. And I do not look well in this lighting. I have a ring light on right now, and ring lights always make me look arguably as pale as I am in real life. But that is what happens when you live in the northeast of Scotland and you want to do any sort of filming when there's no light. Happy 1st of October. This video is going to be going up on the 1st of October because I'm filming it on the 30th of September. I am planning to do a little bit of a vlogtober / booktober where I basically just celebrate the month of October by blathering on about mainly books that I've been reading, because that's what I'm here to talk about. I love when all of the people do their vlogtober videos and they have something every day. I know in myself that I don't have the lifestyle for that. I am a very boring woman. I work full time, I'm doing self-study in my free time, and that's not really interesting to vlog about, but I do love to read books and I do love to share my thoughts and feelings on those books. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to share an extra couple of videos a week. The goal is that I'm going to post 3 times a week. And let's see how we get on with that. But today I wanted to share with you my October, I don't know, bucket list. That doesn't sound right. I'm going to call it like a cauldron list or a plastic pumpkin bucket list. Basically just a list of things I want to achieve in October out of my bookish goals. There are a whole bunch of things that I really want to do so that I have a fantastic month. I want to do a little bit of crafting. I love crafting. I'm in a craft club, but I feel I've not really had much time to do a lot of crafting. So I would like to make some time for that. Maybe I'll listen to an audiobook while I do that. I have 3 crafts I would love to get completed in October, and I already, as I'm saying that, think that's such a lot that I'm planning to do. I would like to make a sort of garland for our TV unit downstairs. We've recently swapped furniture around in the house, so now we have a larger unit than what we previously had, and I think it's just crying out for like some fun pom-poms or some crocheted bats, something that I think is cute. So I'm thinking I really want to do that. My parents bought me my first ever Lego set. I know it's not like brand name Lego, but I've never had a Lego set before, so I don't really know the difference. As a kid I did play with like the little blocks. We had a big like bucket of them, but I never really bothered with them because they were just loose blocks, and I was like, what? I need a plan. I need like a guide for this. So I have this, and it's just gorgeous flowers. My mum and my stepdad bought me this because the last time we visited I had some sunflowers in the kitchen, which, to be fair, I still have sunflowers in the kitchen. They are long dead. I need to put them in the brown bin so they can get picked up. My partner's not allergic to sunflowers, but I wasn't feeling the best because of them. So we're gonna try some fun Lego flowers, and I think that these will look really cool in a vase. And I want to finish a knitting pattern that I'm really exciting. A knitting pattern. I want to finish a knitting pattern I started last year. It's these. They are pumpkin socks, and I'm currently still on pumpkin sock number 1. But like, I mean, I've done a decent whack of it, and the end is near for pumpkin sock number 1, and I have quite small feet, so hopefully I'll be able to get at least this finished. In addition to my crafting, my lofty crafting goals, I want to make some time for a few more nature walks. I've been really enjoying nature walks in September, and I would like to do a few more. I can't do any right now because I wore shoes that were not properly broken in yesterday, and the back of my heel, there's no back of my heel right now. It's a memory. I can't wear socks. It's very painful. And I thought the shoes were broken in. They were not. They lied to me. But as soon as my heel is healed, I will be off. I want to go for like a forest walk, and I want to go to one of the big parks in Aberdeen, maybe read in the park, but it might be a bit cold. but I would like to maybe just enjoy a little bit more nature. I want to watch some more seasonally appropriate films. I have been trying to keep track of my streaming services to make sure that we get our subscriptions worth. And I've kind of been falling a bit behind. So I want to really try and focus and maybe get through 3 films a week, which feels, and maybe I can do it. But I also really want to do a rewatch of Scream Queens because it is one of my favourite series and I just love it. Really want to tidy away all of my summer clothes because I live in Aberdeen. We're not getting summer. It's too late. We do usually get a little bit of a last summer in the end of September, but that's gone now. So I want to tidy away all of my summer clothes and maybe go through them and see if there are any that I can donate to the charity shop because clothes I might not wear again. And last things for my plastic pumpkin bucket list is some kind of kitchen things, cooking. I want to make pumpkin spice syrup. I have a recipe for a pumpkin spice syrup, but it has pumpkin in it and I don't really want to open a tin of pumpkin because I will be using tin pumpkin. I don't want to open a tin of pumpkin for like a tablespoon. And pumpkin spice is the spices, it's not the pumpkin. So I'm going to have a little see if I can find a recipe. If not, I'm going to wing it and see if I can get on okay and make a nice warming pumpkin spice syrup so that I can have maybe a pumpkin spice latte at home or some pumpkin spice hot chocolate because that sounds amazing. And I really want to make a spiced apple compote. I have some apples and they need used and 'tis the season for apple compote. That sounds like it would be so delicious on top of some porridge because it's porridge season and I'm Scottish, so it's always porridge season. Those are all of my sort of non-bookish goals, but as I mentioned in my TBR game, I'm also going to be doing Spookopoly. So I did my first roll of Spookopoly today and I tried I got a little microphone for my phone so I could film downstairs where the sound is even worse than it is upstairs, and I couldn't work my microphone, so I had to film this twice. And I just had one of those days where it felt like nothing was going right. This is my very poorly printed Spookopoly board. While I may have a printer, I do not have enough ink in that printer. So, win some, lose some. Let's play roll number 1. That is a 5. I always forget what the special one means, but the skull is definitely a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is a TBR vet. But the roll I felt was kind to me. So my first roll of Spookopoly was a TBR vet. And yes, my little counter is a brain because that felt right. For TBR vet, I'm going to go with a book that I don't remember getting, but it's been on my Kindle for the longest time and I feel it works as a TBR vet because I've forgotten about it. I'm going to be reading The Stalking Dad by Eva Chase. This is a paranormal romance, which used to be one of my favourite genres, and I haven't really read that many paranormal romance in a long time, or at least I think I haven't. I haven't had any memorable ones, and this hopefully will be one of those. Our main character has recently been released from an institution. She has some memory loss, and upon her release is being haunted by her imaginary friends who have basically plagued her since childhood and lead her into chaos and hijinks. I'm pretty excited about this one. I don't know anyone who's read it, and like I say, I forgot getting this book. I can only assume it was maybe one of the Stuff Your Kindle offerings. I don't know. I feel so bad. I get books for my Kindle and I feel like that's the place they go to just lay and be ignored, and I don't mean to ignore them. I just, out of sight, out of mind, I think. I am thinking I'm going to be posting Vlogtober updates at the weekend, so Saturday and Sunday, and one during the week. But that is all subject to change if I have a spell of bad books or if I feel like I'm not going to be able to give an interesting vlog. I don't want to post something just for the sake of it. Let me know what your goals are for October if you have any, and if you've got any fun crafting ideas, share them. I'd love to know. I am so excited for October to start. I'm just ready for a new month and I think it's gonna be good. I get to wear the October socks. I'm looking at the box where my October socks live. I'm so excited. My heel has to heal first and then I'll be bringing them out and I'm giddy. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.